Welcome to Flash CS6 Tutorial 40. Connect the dots digitally. To do this tutorial, you have to know how to use the drawing tools like the straight line tool and the rectangle tool, the fill bucket, and those sort of things. If you don't know how to use those, send me a message, contact me, and I'll suggest some tutorials that'll help you do that. We're going to start by opening a new FLA, Action Script 3, and the first layer I want to call Pic, P-I-C as in picture, and here draw a picture that you're going to use to make this connect the dots game. And there's mine. It's an airplane. Something important about this drawing, when you use the fill bucket, so I'll just select the fill bucket here and pick up a color. There's my color. That when you press on it, the different areas fill in. Okay? That's important. Alright, so I'm just going to get rid of those for a minute. Pick up my selection tool. And I'm going to lock this layer. I'm going to insert a layer and call it Dots, D-O-T-S. And pick up my oval tool. I have the rectangle tool. Click on this corner, drop down menu, get the oval tool. I want no stroke, and I want black for my fill. And I'm just going to hold my shift down and make a little circle. There's my dot. I'm going to modify it. So I clicked on it, highlight it, right click, modify. Convert it to a symbol. Make sure button is selected here. Dot, D-O-T, underscore BTN. That's dot button. And I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to open the library panel, pick up another dot button, put it here, pick up another one, put it here, and another one here. And I'm going to put them all around my airplane, and then I will get back to you. Okay, you can see I have my dots all around my airplane. I'm going to click on this one first, open up the Properties panel. It's a button dot. I'm going to call it DOT1 shift underscore BTN. I'm going to copy that name. Click on the next one. Open the Properties panel, paste that in, and call it button 2. Oops. And I'm going to rename all these buttons, and I will get back to you. Okay, I've done that. This one is button 3. And I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 13 buttons. And this dot, I'm going to say dot BTN, so it's dot buttons. Now I want to pick up the text tool. Make sure all my layers are locked. Select this dots button layer, insert layer, call it numbers, N-U-M-B-E-R-S, nums. Select that first frame, pick up the text tool, make a text box and put a 1 in here. That's a funny color because I need to have a stroke color. I'm going to pick up black. And there's a 1. If I open my Properties panel, I want to have Times New Roman. I want this to be classic text here. I want this to be static text. I'm at 18 points. Regular. And click this embed here. And click upper, lower, numerals, and punctuations. And that's my number 1. And I'm going to just drag it close to there. Now, click on it again and do this is what I'm going to do. Go make a box 2, make a box 3, make a box 4, and so on. I'm going to make 13 of them, and then I'm going to drag them into position. So pick up your selection tool, grab this one, put it up here, number 2, highlight it. I got them gray for some reason. Gray, black, there it is. My number 3, highlight it, bring it up. I want it black. That's gray. I don't know how the gray is getting in there. And my number 4, and I'm going to do the rest of them, and then I will get back to you. And there are all my numbers. Now, lock all my layers. Select the top layer, insert a layer, and call this dot lines. Dot lines. Now, go back to your picture. Unlock the picture layer. Make sure all the other layers are locked. Select frame 1 and click once right here. Now, if you don't have the whole line, hold your shift down and click here. So now you got the whole line, right click, copy that, lock that layer, open the dot lines layer, select frame 1, right click, paste in place. So I have a new line here. So if I hide the picture, which you can see that's my line. Alright, go unlock the picture layer, do the next section. I want the section that goes from here to here. Click on it, I need that, hold the shift down. I want that and that little piece there. Get them crosshairs, right click, copy it. Lock that layer, open the dots line layer. Now, come here, insert keyframe, and right click, paste in place. See what we did there? Good. Lock that layer, unlock your pix layer. Select frame 1. Now I want this line here. Right click, copy it. I'll do a few of these with you. Lock this. Insert a keyframe. And up here, paste in place. Oops. Select, unlock that layer. Right click, paste in place. So we get that much. Go back to my pix layer for a minute. I have that. I now want this section here. Right click, copy this. And you can see frame 4. Right click, insert keyframe. Right click, oops, gotta unlock it. Right click, paste in place. So now what you do is go through the whole thing so that when you scan through this, boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's going to happen. So I'll do that and I'll get back to you. I want to do this little section with you. I'm doing the section from 7 to 8. Click here. Hold down the shift. Click here. And click here. Don't worry about getting this extra piece right now. Right click, copy that. Come up to here. Insert a keyframe. And this should be frame 8. Yeah. Right click, paste in place. And click on this. And if it can't just get that by itself, pick up your eraser and get rid of that little piece. Okay, go back to your picture and continue on from there. I'll get back to you. Now I'm going to do the last part with you here. I got this one more here to do. Click there. Right click, copy. Come here, insert keyframe, and paste it in place. And that's most of my airplane. I'm missing part right here. So I got to find out from my picture. Oh yes, it's that little piece right here. So this here. Copy, come back to this one, and paste it in place. And that's my perimeter of my airplane. So if I started here, I'm going to hide the picture itself. There's a line here, another line gets added. Okay. Now we need to get the items that are not part of the moving part, not that are automatically there. So I'm going to call that not dot lines. I'm going to call that per, as in permanent, PER line, permanent lines. Select frame 1. Unlock the pick layer. And this line here I want. I'm going to try to do this all in one big chunk. Hold my shift down. Get that. Get that. Oops. Got that. That. This. That. That. Oh, these are hard to do. I want this line here. I want this line here. This one. Anything that's not part of that, oh, I'm going to bring that over and fix it. That one I want. And this one. Okay. Now, I just don't, oh, I need that little piece there. And the only thing I don't need is this, but I can fix that up after. Okay. So get them crosshairs, right click that, copy it, lock that layer, go up to this lines here, right click, paste in place. If I hide my picture, now I see everything that I want. And there's something there that I didn't get except this. Okay, so all the layers are locked except this top layer. Pick up my eraser tool and click here. There. So now that if I hide my picture and go to the end, my airplane is just about done. I need something in here. I'm missing something in here. See that? So go back to my picture. Frame 1. Hide everything else except my picture. Yeah. Okay. Pick up my selection tool. I need this little piece here. Hold my shift down this piece. Right click. Copy that. Get them all visible again. Accept the picture. Lock the picture. And now paste that in. So now let's just scroll through it and we'll see the perimeter come in place. The buttons are gone because I moved them. Here's the perimeter coming around. Tail, the other wing, the big wing, and the bottom. Okay, we need the numbers to be all the way up to here. On the numbers line, insert keyframe. We want the dots to be all the way up here. Insert keyframe. And we don't need the picture to be up there. Okay, so I need you to lock all the layers. The layer where the lines are. Right here, this one's right here. See this one? It has the lines on it. I want you to click here in one motion, highlight them, all them, and move them one spot to the right so that I have no lines on this first frame. Click here, this one here, bring this over one. Click on these two like this in one motion and bring them over. So that when we start, we have no lines other than the fixed permanent ones. I think that's enough for this video. There will be a follow-up. We'll do the action code and put in a try again movie clip. The follow-up will be Flash CS6 tutorial 41. Connect the dots digitally, part 2. If you plan on doing that part 2, make sure you save this FLA. Hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learned.